Hi BookTube, this is Kim coming to tell you what I want to attempt to read in November. As you all may know, I'm not much of a TBR person because I tend to not stick to them. So I went through my Kindle and found all the nonfiction books, excuse me, I had, and I wrote them down. There's no way I'm reading all of these this month, but it gives me a starting point. Most of them are Kindle books, obviously, so I only have physical copies of a couple of them, so I'll just give you the list. The Fall and Rise, The Story of 9/11 by Mitchell Zuckoff is one I'd like to read, but it's quite a chunker, so I don't know about that one. Heartland by Sarah Smarsh. Prairie Fires by Carolyn Fraser. Carolyn Fraser. I started that one last night. It's the story of Laura Ingalls Wilder. The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. Evicted by Matthew Desmond. The next two I'm going to skip because I do have copies of those. The Good Neighbor by Maxwell King. That's the book about Mr. Rogers. An Unfinished Life about JFK, Robert Dallek. Again, another chunker. Called Midwife by Jennifer Worth. Bookworm by Lucy Mangan. Reading People by Anne Bogle. The Little Houses to Little Women by Nancy McCabe. The Road Back to You by Ian Morgan Crone and Suzette Stabile, I think is how you say it. Why I Read the Serious Pleasure of Books by Wendy Lessler. 1,000 Books to Read Before You Die by James Mustich. Books for Living by Will Schwab. And The End of Your Life Book Club, also by Will Schwab. That's like 20 books. No way am I reading 20 books in 1 month. I'll be lucky if I read 4 or 2. I do kind of in my head have which ones I really want to read. Prairie Fires was my number one wanting to get to. And then I'm going to read The Glass Castle with Krista from Books and Jams book group. So those are 2 that are high top on the priority. And then since I'm such a mood reader, it's going to be whatever sounds good. The ones that I do have are 3 that Elena from Elena Loves to Read recommended. These are all graphic novels. The first one I'm definitely going to read. It's called Brazen. And it's rebel ladies who rocked the world. And it's about different women, little short stories told in graphic novel form. And I think I'm going to try to do one of those a day. Then I have Relish, My Life in the Kitchen by Lucy Kinsley. I've read another one of her graphic novels, and I did really enjoy it. So I'm going to try to put that on the list. And then Something New, also by Lucy Kinsley. And I'm going to try to put that on the list. I've actually already read her Having a Baby book, so I'm kind of going at it a bit backwards, but I don't think it matters. I have non-fiction. I have fiction I want to read too, a huge list of books from the library. I'm also going away for 2 weeks at the end of the month, so I'm not sure what's going to get read. The Kindle seemed like the best option because I won't have to lug books with me. We'll see how I am about keeping to those books. I have decided, I think, that in addition to doing nonfiction November, I'm going to try to read a book a month for 2020. A book of nonfiction every month for 2020. Because my nonfiction is out of control. Because I gravitate more towards your fiction. I love fiction, but I need to read some nonfiction because these sound good. I just need to get them through. I hope everybody out there on this wonderful November 1st here in St. Louis, it is sunny and beautiful out. I've been out and about most of the day. I hope you're enjoying the weather wherever you are and it's not too rainy, cold, or snowy. That time of year is coming for us here in the Midwest. I hope you have a great weekend and keep reading. If any of you have read any of these books, please let me know what you think. Also, if any of you can tell me how to put things in my search box, like my Instagram stuff and my Goodreads, I have no idea how to do that. So pointing me in the right direction would be great. I'd appreciate any help you can give me. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.